Welcome back, everybody. Folks, my next guest is a comedic icon and host of the podcast Nobody Listens to Paula Poundstone. Please welcome Paula Poundstone.
Hey, well, there it is. Hi. How are you? Thank you so much. You know, hey, how are you? I'm so glad that you're here because you know what? Laughter is really good for stress. And we have been under so much stress, right? That I would argue since the gold escalator, but certainly the last period of time just so stressful. I don't know about you, but when I get stressed, my memory just goes. The other day, I literally put up a sign in each room of my house with a list of reasons I may have gone in there. I put a sign up on my refrigerator that says, that thing in your hand, does it go in here? Have you been trying to figure out, like for months now, how the hell we got where we are, the mess we're in as a country? You know, it can't be obvious because I think we would have figured it out already. You know those hand towels, the automatic, when you put your hand and it comes out automatically like in public restroom. Could it be that? So like, because that's going to do something maybe to the brain. I mean, this is the United States of America, and they're banning books. How is that possible? Do you know that one of the books that they banned in some places is Charlotte's Web? And do you know why? Anybody know what the offense is of that book? God didn't make animals talk. Well, I recall there was a bush that was a little bit chatty there for a while. Right? Okay, remember that game? Remember that game, Operation, that had the Cavity Sam was the name of the guy. It was a cardboard character that was on a plastic holder thing. There was tweezers that were wired up to a battery, and you were supposed to remove with the tweezers these plastic things that were in holes in Cavity Sam. And if you hit the side of the hole, it went like that, and his nose lit up. Could it be that? Because that's gonna do something, to the brain or the... I mean, I'm not a science guy, I'm not RFK Jr., but it seems to me... Okay, did you see that interview he did a long time ago, wherein he said that when he was a kid, he was a very bad student, and he said that until he started doing heroin, and then he found he could focus. I was a very bad student. I didn't do heroin, and that's on me. I made a choice, and I have to live with that. He said that he might want for pharmaceutical companies not to be able to advertise on television. And I have to say, when I was a kid, they didn't. They didn't advertise on television when I was a kid. And now there are hours of the day in which the airwaves are just owned. Advertisement after advertisement after advertisement, pharmaceutical companies. I take some meds here and there, but I don't hang out socially with other people on the same medication. But apparently people do. And I don't go to the town square and dance about my malady. I've got diabetes. Woo! A lot of those ads, they don't even tell you what it's for. They don't even say what the pill is for. They'll say what might inadvertently happen if you take it. You know what I'm talking about? Could cause hair loss, could cause sweaty palms, could cause irritability, could cause sleeplessness, could cause drowsiness, could cause anal leakage. I don't know about you, but for me, that is a deal breaker. I don't care what the hell the pill is for. They can come to me and say, Miss Poundstone, you have an inoperable brain tumor, and you can take this pill, and it'll clear it up, but it might give you anal leakage. I would call my children to me and say, I'm gonna miss you so much. It could be the other way around. They could say you have anal leakage, which I think I would know, but just for the sake of the story. They can say you have anal leakage, you can take this pill, and it might clear it up, but it's definitely gonna give you a brain tumor. And I'd say, how many of these can I take in an hour? You got any water? I can tell you one of the side effects of many of the medications they have advertised on television is kayaking. I'll tell you something. When, before Trump's wrecking ball started destroying our democracy and our government, the great senator from Massachusetts, Elizabeth Warren, was beginning I feel the same. She was beginning to talk about lowering veterinarian costs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love that. My dog Sirius was diagnosed with congenital heart disease. They found 2 liters of fluid in his chest. And it's amazing what they can do now, though. They inserted a tube into my bank account. And drained it. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful crowd. Thank you.
You can see Paula on tour now. Next appearing at the Den Theater in Chicago on May 17th. For tickets and tour gates, go to paulapoundstone.com. Paula Poundstone, everybody. We'll be right back.